Welcome to the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. I'm Barnabas, and I will be your conductor for this evening. Well, come on then, let's not wait for the grass to grow. Have a seat and prepare for a magical adventure through the wild thoughts of Corey, Jackie, and Jamie. Okay, take her away, Bert.
All right, folks, hold on to your hats. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oi, me boys.
Okay.
Okay. Stacked show today. Super
Yes.
stacked.
Stacked.
I couldn't tell you exactly what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
What,
Whatever it is, you haven't watched it or listened to it, so it doesn't
It's
matter.
a good possibility.
what do we want to start with?
Let's start with the House of the Dragon trailer.
Okay.
House of the Dragon trailer?
Yeah.
I like it. Moving on. No.
I like it. I don't like the fact that they're giving us so much of the battle scenes. Granted, it's just little chops and pieces of it.
I made the
I
same
want
face.
to be surprised. I want to see it all.
I never
at
know
once.
how to take you.
I want to see it all at once. That's my thing. I don't want to see bits and pieces of it. I want, because it's going to jump right into the battle, according to everything they say online, and I want to experience all at one time.
He's worried that the trailer's going to spoil it for him.
Because they all time put the best parts in the trailer,
Well, of course.
and now
I mean, anymore, that's exactly what they do.
exactly.
You
And
see,
now,
you see the best parts in the trailers, and then everything else is, I expected better.
yeah, the battle scenes look amazing, but if those are the best parts of it, don't leave me open for too much more after that. So I'm hoping that it's going to be really good. I'm really excited for this season. It wasn't for last season, but I am for this season.
Well, that's because there's a whole lot of fighting going on.
Exactly.
I have a
Some shit's getting ready to go down, and I'm here for it.
slight issue, and it's something that Jamie complains about all the time.
Okay, what's that?
It's been so long since season 2.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and
I have-
refresh a lot.
I have
Yeah,
kind
I ain't
of
doing none of
lost interest a little bit.
No, I wouldn't say I've lost interest.
I can get it right back. But I've also lost track of where we are completely with the show. Some of that's my fault because I have re-listened to the book since the end of season 2. So I've just completely thrown myself off again.
Yeah, I haven't touched the
Yep.
book since first time I listened to it.
I've listened to that book like
And that was long before
5 times now.
That's long before any series was even thought about being made. So
I was excited about season 1. I had to force myself to watch season 2. It started getting good right there towards the end. Now I'm excited about this one because you see more than just inside of a castle the whole time.
but there's a lot of drama and story going on inside that castle.
Fuck that castle. I want to see I want to see the world.
Where you're going to this season.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're going to see a lot of battles.
And that's what I want. I
Not just
want
the
to
sea
see it.
battle. There'll be
Which
sea
the
battles.
sea battle looks amazing.
Yeah.
It does. There'll be
Yeah.
land battles. I'm excited for the season.
For sure, man. I'm looking forward to it.
It's been so long since number 2 that I've lost track of where we are in the show, and I've kind of lost interest. So I'm
I
going
wouldn't
to
say
have to get
lost-
myself back. I'm going to have to rewatch season 2 to
Yeah,
get
I
myself
wouldn't
back.
say I've lost interest. I mean, it's just what happens anytime anymore. Really, is they're so long. Which I
It's
guess the
also just-
production or whatever takes
was the
forever
animation.
anymore.
Yeah,
So
CGI takes.
it's just so long in between that
It also
which is
just
fine.
a lot of stuff has come out recently that's grabbed my attention, so it's made me kind of forget about this. Between the boys and Spider-Noir, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Then the movies that have came out, like the one me and you went and watched in theaters.
Yep. In the gray.
Great movie.
Amazing movie.
Another thing we'll talk about here in a minute, but another movie that came out, Jack Ryan.
On Amazon Prime.
Yeah, the movie.
If you've watched any of the seasons that's come out of it,
I don't watch this shit,
this
by the way.
movie is amazing. And it sticks right with it. They didn't
It
change
does.
nothing up. It's just amazing.
They brought all the characters back. May have got rid
Yep.
of a few throughout the movie, but they brought all the
Yeah.
characters back. So it was really good. But we'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, there's just a lot of good stuff coming out right now. Something else I'll talk about later. 007 First Light, new video game just came out.
Not a gamer.
I used to be. I don't play that much anymore.
It's the little bit I've got to play is really good. It came out at the worst time for me.
Yeah, everything
Working
going
up.
on.
Bunch of 12-hour shifts at work with no days off, so I have relatively no time to play it. But the couple hours I've got to play, it's really good so far. But anyway, back to House of the Dragon.
Yeah, you learn a lot. Well, I learn a lot through the trailer because I've never listened to the book.
They tease something heavily in this final trailer, like heavily. If you know, you know. I can't say anything because I will spoil it. Although it technically,
The people that are watching it, well, I mean, I really can't say that.
No, because I've never read none of the books.
I mean, this is going to kind of give it away. But what they tease at is something anybody who paid attention during Game of Thrones already knows about because they mention something that happens in House of the Dragon. They mention it in Game of Thrones. And
Well, yeah, because it's in Game of Thrones. This is the history of Westeros.
right.
Yep.
But this trailer is 2 or 3 different scenes where they're teasing that.
Oh, you talking about the battles?
No. I've never even read the books, and I can pretty much pick up on what's going on.
If you watch and pay attention to the trailer, you pick up on it too because, like I said, they were.
Which, for
hinting
anybody who
at it
doesn't
heavily.
know, man, House of the Dragon is the story of the politics of Westeros at a certain time period.
200 years before Game of Thrones.
Right. So, I mean, and when I say the politics of it, that's very heavily what the show focuses on. Is the politics of the
Yep.
king and the succession and the queen and so forth and so on, and the House Targaryen and their claim to everything and the division that happens in between that family. If you're looking for a feel-good show, this ain't it.
No.
If you're looking for heartwarming family togetherness, this ain't it.
Well, that definitely ain't
no,
it.
no.
But it's very interesting, very, very good story.
If you got a stepsibling you want to murder, it's the show for you.
Basically, murder in general,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
conniving and manipulation and political striving, regardless of whoever suffers. Yeah, this is your show. All wrapped up in the lore of Westeros.
Yeah.
With dragons and swords and shit.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one
all
has
the dragons
a
you
lot
could ever
more
want.
dragons in it than Game of Thrones ever thought about having.
Mm-hmm. And
This-
it was supposed to.
Well, yeah, because dragons. Well, yeah, we get 3 in
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, and they come along later on. Yeah, this is back in the heyday of the dragons.
Yeah, before they tried to.
Well, the waning. Yeah, it'd been more the waning days of
Yeah,
the dragons,
this isn't
wouldn't
the
it?
heyday. The heyday would be probably around.
Shortly after the conquest of Westeros,
I would say a little, not shortly after, a little
maybe a
more.
generation after, maybe.
About 2 generations after is what I was thinking. Yeah. Basically, right before Balerion the Black Dread dies,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of the peak.
There's the peak of the House Targaryen's power and dragons and all that good stuff.
Basically, around the time of King Jaehaerys.
Mm.
To anybody that knows any history about the Game of Thrones.
And remember, when this show was begun, it was stated by George R.R. Martin and the showrunners at the time, who kind of had a falling out since then,
Yep.
that this was the definitive history of Westeros.
This
Yeah.
is canon.
What we get in the books are retellings from 3 specific people, and
Some of their accounts differ.
right. So what we supposedly what we see here was the actual history,
Yeah.
and it varies from what we get in the books at certain points.
Yeah, at certain points.
I wanted Martin to change his stance on that since he had a falling out with him.
I doubt
guarantee
he
it.
has much to say about House of the Dragon anymore. He's moved on.
Well,
Yeah.
they're greenlit for one more season, aren't
Mhm.
they?
Yeah,
so-
but he's kind of
Well, I
like
mean,
hands off the
it-
wheel now.
They've
No.
only got one more season. They'll be done with where the book goes to.
Yeah.
Or the story they're telling, at least. The book goes a little further, but the story they're telling will be done.
And it seems like every other week there is a new announcement that this prequels or this sequel's been shut down, and here's what we're gonna get, and then it changes. So who knows what's coming?
Yeah, we're supposed to get a Jon Snow spinoff, but then they said we're not going to get it. Then they said we are going to get it. Then it's in limbo. We don't know what we're going to get.
We're not going to get it. Not yet, at least.
They're waiting to see where the money's at. And they can't wait too long because, the actor is still getting older. Depends on when they try to bring him back in the story, what's going to happen. Or how old or young he needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I can always recast.
That would be terrible.
And me personally, I like all the prequel stuff. I don't need a sequel for Game of Thrones. Just keep giving me all the prequel stuff.
Well, prequels are safe,
Yeah, we know what's happened. We know the history for the
more
most
or
part.
less. And they can always say, well, here's the definitive history of this. So,
Like, we're getting Aegon the Conquest. We're getting a movie about it. I'm hoping that turns into a series leading up to where House of the Dragon was. Because that's my favorite. Reading the Fire and Blood book, that's my favorite part of it, is the beginning part, learning about Aegon, his conquest, and all that.
here's the thing that I think might happen. They go to the conquest. They're always trying to one up what they've done before. They're going to get to the point where they can't do anymore. And then it's going to suffer from what some others have suffered from. Well, this is not as good as it was before. We don't get to see all this. Because in the conquest, man, that's going to be like 90% just dragon conquest.
Ooh, yeah, I don't see them putting the money in the budget.
Nah, not completely.
I mean, there's
I
not a
just
lot
re-listened to the book. I say
Yeah.
just about 2 months ago.
He took Westeros with the dragons, though.
He did, but
he had
also
had
used,
field armies, but
and he used field armies wherever he could just to prove that he could. And then to any of the lords that really wanted to try to, threaten his conquest, then he just obliterated them.
that kind of say something about the Conqueror.
I mean, he tried to conquer Westeros without killing everybody.
But he threw his own men into battles that he could have easily handled with a
They
dragon.
They wasn't really his men. It was the Baratheon army. It was
But
all these
still,
other,
they were his men.
yeah, they were his.
They're fighting his war.
Yeah.
So to prove his ego, was throwing his men into the chopper
he
when
was
he could have just ended the whole thing in a day with dragons.
he was conquering
Just
them.
saying,
He was
just
conquering them.
just a character analysis there.
You do that though, and then everybody knows you as the king who, without dragons, is nothing. You got to prove that you're the king, with or without dragons.
You'd always just burn the people that say that, and then
Okay, Mad King.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, if you got them, use them.
I don't know about that. Sometimes you want to save it up for the just in case scenario.
You could look at it from either side, I guess.
Yeah, because if you look at it at modern day time, that's a statement you don't want to really say. If you got them, use them.
I could argue you that one on recent events.
Yeah, but
Not a single boot hit the ground.
I get that. But we're not using the heavy guns yet.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
We're not-
Well, I'm not saying nuke them, dude.
Well, a dragon back then was like a nuke.
Well,
Yeah,
still,
Valerion was basically a nuke. Well,
after that dragon burns that ground, you can go back and live on it.
Well, this is true.
Unlike if you nuke it.
look at Harrenhal.
Yeah, one building. It's like burning down a Walmart. Big deal.
What Valerian did to Harrenhal is the equivalent of
Lord.
what happened to Japan.
Oh, well. Again, you could go back inside and rebuild the walls of Harrenhal.
What's happened to everybody in Game of Thrones history that's tried? We've seen it in House of the Dragon. We saw it in Game of Thrones. It's cursed now. It's just cursed
See, now you
land.
get into the supernatural side of it, and possibly it is cursed.
it's only supernatural because they can't explain it.
I don't know. I mean, it's haunting, and there's definitely an element of magic in Game of Thrones. So
Yeah.
very well there would be. I mean, the dragons themselves are magical.
You see that with the bringing back to life Jon Snow and that one guy over and over again. Arya being able to switch faces and
So there's more at play than swords and shields and dragons. And you can't throw dragons in there because they are magical, aren't they? Kind of.
I mean, kind of have to be.
Man, I kind of look at it. Well, growing up, dragons was part of magic. So
Of course.
It's a huge lizard that can fly and breathe fire. I mean, we've got Komodo dragons, but they can't fly and they can't breathe fire.
give us time. We will fix something up to where we've got direwolves back now. I mean,
You said the keyword they're back. I don't think we ever had dragons.
They're in every lore and every
around
corner
the world.
of the world.
Yeah. So something had to
Just
exist
saying.
to make them every culture see the same thing.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong there.
But anyway,
Now, it
what-
could have been a form of, dinosaur that wasn't fully extinct or something, and now it is. Don't know, but for every culture to have seen the same thing, some had to exist. At least I think so.
Mm.
And if you find this fascinating, hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Back to our story. But anyways, I had to get that out there.
So June 21st or 22nd, 21st?
21st.
So we'll have House of the Dragon back.
Yep.
Or they're just dropping one episode, or they're just going to drop.
No, it's one episode. It's HBO. That's
Okay, I didn't know
they'll
they're going to
drop
drop
it-
a
they'll drop 'em
couple.
weekly.
Then
no HBO's one weekly.
Have you heard any updates on A Night of the Seven Kingdoms? They had to stop filming and then restart, so that threw them behind.
yeah, they had to move.
Yeah,
locations.
they had some very bad weather conditions.
Yeah, they got
tore
flooded
some-
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tore some sets up and everything. So they had
Yeah,
to-
it had wiped the
relocate.
sets out. So
So now they're filming in a different country.
Yep.
And season 2 of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms takes place in a
desert
barren,
area, yeah.
Yeah, very barren desert area.
There they traveled to Dorne.
Mm-hmm. So it was kind of rough. The place they're filming gets flooded, and they're supposed to be filming in a
Yeah,
desert.
that's
Yeah, that'd be a little
a
hard.
little odd to explain. But
Well,
yeah,
you-
totally. Go ahead.
You still have monsoons in the desert sometimes.
Apparently they did.
Well, yeah.
Clearly.
So that's be delayed slightly. Now this is the last season,
No,
or there is another
There'll be a
season,
season
after
4.
this one.
it'll be a season 4.
So it's hard to tell
I
how they're going
don't-
to structure the story.
I don't expect it to be 8 or 10 episodes. I
The
expect
last one.
yeah, I expect it to be more like 6 episodes.
Oh, really?
I was surprised that they managed to get 4 seasons out of this. I thought from the very beginning when they started, this is about a 3-season story, but they're managing to get 4 out of it. So,
Well, it depends on how good this does this time.
well, they'll finish it. But yeah, that if season 3 is a banger, they may stretch out season 4. If this season's just kind of meh, then they'll wrap up season 4 relatively quick.
One episode.
It'll be more than that. This is HBO.
Turn into a little movie.
So we'll have a few things to say after the 21st.
Yeah.
Initial impressions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Give our take on
Did
it.
it fly? Did it suck? We shall see.
I'm hoping the battle scenes are just amazing. That's what I want to see. Anything on top
Yeah,
of that?
I think Hollywood has in recent years really messed up in setting people's expectations of visuals way, way, way too high.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can only go so high, and then you can't impress the audience anymore.
Yeah.
yeah.
They need to watch their wording when they're describing something like this is the biggest battle scene ever filmed
Not
for
yeah,
TV and stuff like
but I
that.
mean just in the what they put into them. I mean, great. It is visually amazing, but once you've seen that in a few films, and then you expect bigger and better, and then people get disappointed.
Yeah, I would like more movies like 300. The way that the style it was shot, because I have not seen any other movie besides the second 300 movie.
that whatever process that was didn't get real popular for whatever reason.
But I thought it was amazing the way they shot it. It was something new, like the Matrix when they come out with the cameras all the way around. It gives that stop action where they looks like they're just 360 and everything. That was
Mhm.
amazing, and that caught on. I just didn't understand why the fight scenes for 300 didn't, because that's what made it as good as it was to me.
Yeah. Oh, the big thing now is, filming everything in IMAX.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The visuals
Yeah.
are the most important thing now.
They filmed the whole Odyssey in IMAX cameras.
They
Mhm.
just keep upping their ante, man, and I think maybe in some, not every instance, but in a lot of instances, the story suffers for that.
It does. But what it leads to is when the story is great and the visuals are great,
Oh yeah,
that's when you end up with something like Sinners. Just a absolutely
We're not going
amazing
there. We're
movie.
not going there. Not going there.
I ain't gonna lie, I completely forgot you didn't like that movie.
Not going. I
well,
liked it.
it's
No, wait a
it's a
minute.
roll of the dice whether he's going to like it
Well,
or
wait a
not.
minute now. All the way up till
The music,
the
we know.
music part, I loved it. It was amazing. I loved the story of it, and it was shot good. Michael B. Jordan acting out as two different people was good. It's just when they had to ruin the song. And then after that, it got stupid. To me.
I mean, you compare it to vampire movies of the past, it's decent.
It's not really meant to be like an amazing vampire movie.
Yeah, it's
No.
well, I mean, even so, it's a decent movie, but by comparison of what came out around it, it is a freaking phenomenal movie.
Oh,
know?
well,
No,
yeah.
I'll give it
It
that.
overshadowed everything that's come out around it for a while.
Now, it is so popular that they started a Halloween Horror Night at Universal this year for Halloween of Sinners. That's how popular it was. And they just don't throw anything up for a haunted house down there. Because, I mean, it's a lot of prep and money that goes into them. They have already started working on it now. And it's not even Halloween yet. Which Universal's a little weird how they do their things. Christmas comes up. As soon as Christmas is over with, it's Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And once Mardi Gras is over with, it's Halloween. Then Christmas. Then Mardi Gras. But it's a blast, though. Haven't made it for an HHN night yet, but I will. As soon as my rich uncle gets out of the poorhouse, then I will make it there.
So, House of the Dragon, 21st of June.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Moving
Next
to something,
on the agenda, sir.
something that's already out. Spider-Noir.
Haven't watched none of it, but I've had some family things going on, so haven't got to see any of it yet.
Nicolas Cage is back, baby.
I'm 2 episodes in. Hey, man, did you watch it in color or did you watch the black and white?
Black and
As I
white.
have some comments to make on that.
I'm assuming you watched episode 1 and 2 both in black and white.
Yes, I did.
So did I.
But I watched select scenes in color
I watched,
so I could compare the two.
I watched episodes 3 and 4 in color.
I haven't watched 3 and 4. I didn't watch a whole scene in color. I just watched some scenes from
Now,
the first 2.
It's meant to look like an old school film in color. It's not supposed to look like a modern day film in color. That's why they call it true hue
for
color.
sure. Yeah.
Okay, but go ahead. I don't know if you're going to say something good about it, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, what I was going to say is if you're going to watch it, black and white is the medium to watch it in. Now, that having been said, the few clips that I saw in color definitely give you comic book feel with the colors. So that works too. The whole thing, go ahead, man.
I was just going to say, I'm 4 episodes in. I watched the first 2 in black and white. I watched the next 2 in color. Now, the reason I did that was simply because if you're downloading it on Amazon Prime on like your iPad or something, if you're downloading them, you can only download in color, which is stupid, but that's how it goes. So I had to download episodes 3 and 4, so I had to watch them in color. But after watching the first 2 in black and white and then watching the next 2 in color, I want to watch it in black and white because it's Spider-Noir. But in my opinion, to me, it looks better in color. It's more authentic in black and white, but it looks better in color.
Authentic,
I could understand,
and
I could understand more of the scenery. Maybe it's because I grew up not watching anything in black and white.
that could be because I was going to ask you. I mean, have you ever really watched a lot of literally the ones filmed in black and white movies?
Not movies. Most of the stuff I've seen in black and white was like growing up watching the Andy Griffith Show, Three Stooges. That's the type of stuff I watched in black and white.
Well, this definitely gives you and just to set the stage, man. Yeah.
Oh yes, very much Sin
I
City
love
vibes.
that one.
Well, it's similar to that. Definitely, it's set in that kind of world,
Okay, yeah.
And by the way, this is not our world. And they set that out with a single line at the very beginning to let you know this is a different part of the multiverse. When he says, a long time ago, a fellow asked me what universe this was, and I thought that was an odd question. That's had to have been a visitor from another time or another universe.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a Flash.
Well, probably not, because he's DC, and this is Marvel.
Yeah,
Still Flash.
I was thinking more
Could
like
be Dumbledore.
Could be. Was his time turner.
I was thinking more like
Doctor. Maybe it's the Doctor.
okay, yeah,
Traveling in between dimensions.
yeah,
Anyway, man, look.
yeah. Just go ahead.
Like I was saying, it sets it off real quick to let you know this is not our universe. And in this universe, it seems to be it's either set in the 30s or it's a universe that kind of got left back in the 30s and didn't really progress.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those because it mentions that this is during the Great Depression.
So I'm thinking
'Cause
maybe
there's a
this
line
is
there
just
where it says there's a depression going on, man.
so maybe it's the 30s of a different universe.
So yeah,
One that kind of runs similar to ours, but not exact. And this is not Peter Parker. This is not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
no,
This is a detective named Bob Riley.
yeah. I've really liked it so far, though. It's been great.
I'm very much impressed with it. I am really enjoying it.
And like I said, Nic Cage's acting is old school Nic Cage acting.
Yeah,
I heard he was the one carrying the show this time. He was really in it this time.
he's doing really great in this role. I can't say that the other characters aren't memorable or interesting, honestly, either.
Yeah, they've done a really good job casting.
And they wrote it for story's sake, and that's obvious. So at this point, and it's 30s. They're not going. It's not preachy in any way that I can see. I have to do that with everything I watch, but you do.
Yeah.
But at any rate, I'm really liking it. As I say, Bob Riley, he's a middle-aged detective.
Look, I mean,
I
to
mean,
me,
we know
seems-
Nicolas Cage is older, but I think
Oh,
he's
yeah.
supposed to be about a middle-aged man,
possibly early 40s.
possibly. Yeah,
Could be a little younger though.
he's had a career as the city's superheroes protector. Some bad things happened, and he put the suit away and quit all that.
Yeah, just became a dick,
And it's
a private eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, it's the old setup. I tried to get away from it, and you pulled me back
Right.
into it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what's happening up around episode 2, where I'm at right now. I'm at the end of it, so I know what issues are happening there.
Yeah,
Did
I had
John
that.
Wick him back into it?
Sorta, kinda, yeah. The situations that are happening, he
no, I
there's a
wouldn't
threat
say
of his. Well, I mean, there's a threat of his people around him.
there is, but it's John Wick. They stole his car and killed his dog.
Right. Well, they tore his office up and threatened to kill his secretary.
Yeah, but they didn't.
So at
kill
this
her.
point, right now, he's just spoilers for anyone who ain't watched it yet. At this point, he just put the mask back on to go to the main villain and explain to him, he's not Mr. Riley, because he don't want to be connected, and let him know that that's him. You're to leave him and his people alone, or I'll be back to handle you. So it's kind of John Wick-ish.
Sorta. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
And it's the old trope of the guy that don't want, the reluctant hero who don't want to be, but now the bad guys are putting him in a position where he has to be.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a listen too.
But so far, man, I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a lot, and it's got some campy humor in it. Nicolas Cage is just Nicolas Caging it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely his acting is great, but it's his I would say I guess you call it his new style of acting. He's
Yeah,
not-
this role is perfect for him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just wonder what he went out and bought was the check.
I have no
A
clue.
dinosaur skull, a new island. Who knows?
Maybe no
Gold
him.
plated 50 caliber guns. Yeah, because he had taken a lot of roles just because he has a spending habit.
Mm-hmm. A big spending habit
Yeah.
on pointless stuff. That's the worst part about his spending habit is it's all on the most pointless stuff.
That you're not going to make your money back out of if you try to resell it.
No.
I'll say something else about the show too. The dialogue is definitely done in a way to put you in mind of what's the word, man? Stereotypical gangster, 30s
See, I like that.
nightclub. The dialogue's just perfect. It was done on purpose, I'm sure, to just make it feel like that.
Oh yeah. And
Right down to the nightclub girl singing.
oh yeah.
That was excellent.
Yeah, the actor who plays Silvermane,
Mm-hmm.
Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah, widely known for so
Oh,
much
yeah.
stuff. If
I
you
didn't know
saw a
his
picture
actual-
of him, you'd know, man.
Right. I didn't know his actual name.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
I looked it up, but I know him, and I mean, he almost always plays a mobster in these type of movies because he looks like one, and he plays the main one in this one, and it is great. He nails it. Like you just said, the singer.
Oh yeah, man, she's great as just that 30s diva nightclub singer, who's got control of the whole room,
Oh yeah, and then his assistant Janet. I like her.
Oh yeah, the plucky secretary who is actually the one who runs and is the brains of the detective agency.
Yeah,
That's normally how that goes.
I could tell that back in the day when and I don't think she knows that I don't think she knows about his powers.
I think she does.
I not a single time did I get that impression that she's aware of it. I think he was always the muscle behind it, and she was the one actually running and doing the investigation work.
Oh, that's.
But she never knew.
Sure.
She never knew about him being the Spider, and they just refer to him. He's not Spider-Man or Spider-Noir. He's just the city knows him as the Spider. What do you think about the webbing that they use, man?
It's
It's a little more gritty than what you're used
it's
to. It's
definitely
not
different.
as polished as it fits it really well.
Yeah. And episodes 3 and 4, we get to see a little more of the spider. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, but there is one fellow in the show that does know his secret identity, and apparently, I guess, uncovered it at some point because he's an investigative reporter who's out of work.
yeah, he used to work for the Bugle, and they fired him.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll get to see J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm not sure. Again, I've a couple episodes ahead of you, so I've already seen I've already seen the main editor at the Bugle, and it's not J. Jonah Jameson.
That's a shame because I thought what would be cool, man, is if they had a J. Jonah Jameson and it was J.K. Simmons, and it just turns out that every J. Jonah Jameson is J.K. Simmons.
That would be amazing.
So, guys, whoever made this, you missed out on that. It'd been a great way to tie the Spider Universe together.
Well, yeah.
But like I say, so far, man, I'm really enjoying it. Looking forward to the next few episodes.
What else we got?
Oh, what do you move on to next? Jack Ryan?
Yeah, we can.
Go. I don't know a damn thing about it.
Well, sticking with the Amazon theme, anybody who's seen the series Jack Ryan on Amazon, there's 4 seasons of it. Well, at the end of the 4th season, that was supposed to be it. It was over. But it was open-ended, so they could keep going if they wanted to. Well, they decided to make a movie. And very, very good.
They hit it out of the park with that movie. They didn't try to change up anything in it. They just stuck with what was working before and just stuck with it. And it was amazing. Never once was I watching it and I wanted to pick my phone up and scroll through something. Look, it was interesting all the way through. Because if you was to do something like that, you would miss a key detail in something. And you're like, what the hell I just missed? And you have to rewind it.
Yeah, because, all the other Jack Ryan was a series. So there's like 8 episodes. This is a movie, so everything's truncated. So if you miss one thing, it may throw off everything and you're confused for the rest of the movie.
Yep. And it was literally amazing. The acting's amazing. The actors they had in it was amazing. That's all I can say. It was amazing. It had plenty of, it had enough comedy to it or funny lines to it to where it wasn't overdone, but it was entertaining. The drama was amazing in it, and the action was really good. You don't get that anymore. They usually oversaturate with something and mess it up, or you don't get none of that.
Yeah. And it also ends in a way that if they wanted to bring the series back, they could.
Well, yeah.
I don't think they will, but if they wanted to, it's possible.
I don't know. As good as that movie hit or is doing, they might decide to do another one. Might wait a year or two to do it, but I'd be perfectly fine with it.
Oh, yeah.
As long as they stick with what they're doing, have been doing, and don't try to drastically change anything, then I'm right there with it. Since Jamie didn't get to watch it, you got to watch it. It's pretty good.
Well, he has no context on the rest of it, so
Not really. Only Jack Ryan that I'm familiar with was that not the guy that was on Red October?
yeah, it's all Tom Clancy.
Yeah, that's the only context I have for
Oh.
Jack Ryan. I know it's a very popular series. Hunt for Red October is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah,
Well, for that. Yeah, yeah, it is. Sorry.
yeah. I would say it's Tom Clancy, so yeah, it's just a different telling of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan.
That's the only Jack Ryan I know of is from that movie. So
And I actually went and was looking at the books. Was tempted to try a couple of them, and I just didn't.
Yeah, I like watching them. I just don't know how good they'd be to listen to.
See, that's me. I've never been a big fan of detective books, so it's the same reason I've got a couple of the Reacher books. Haven't got around to listening to them yet because I don't I don't know how it's gonna be to listen.
Yeah, because watching it is a whole lot better than listening to it when it comes to the action parts and stuff in them.
Well, I didn't even think about the action. I'm just thinking about like the detective side of things.
Well, yeah, because it might take a slower pace than what you really want.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Could be wrong. If I ever get around to listening to one of the Jack Reacher books, I'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, I haven't listened to none of them either. I'm kind of enjoying the Reacher universe the way it is now.
Oh yeah. We got season 4 of it coming in October or November.
well, I've got to ask Corey this question in. Spot on, quick answer. Best Reacher, Richardson or
Oh, it's not even close. I cannot watch the Tom Cruise movies anymore.
wow.
And I loved
That's
those
saying
movies when they
something,
came
people.
out. I loved them. And then the series come out, and I found out what Jack Reacher is supposed to look like, and it's the complete opposite of what Tom Cruise looks like.
Basically, yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can't even watch the movies anymore.
Interesting.
That-
Okay.
that's an abomination. Doesn't change that Tom Cruise
Damn.
is the best actor of all time, but he just
Allegedly.
didn't
Not
fit
made
that
for
role.
not made for every role though.
No, definitely not.
I didn't like that take they done on the Mummy.
You know, man, I didn't mind that movie.
yeah, I thought that
it was
movie was
fine.
all right.
I didn't mind that movie at all.
It was good,
I wish they'd have continued with what they had planned.
but when I think of Mummy, I think of the original ones. And that
Are you
just-
talking about like when I'm talking original, I'm talking like the 30s movies.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the 30s.
Okay, yeah. See, I was watching The Mummy with Boris Karloff when
I watched
on
them.
Chiller Theater when I was like 9 years old.
Man, it's been forever since I thought about those ones.
So when you say original Mummy, that's
Well,
what I think about.
My original, Brandon
Clarice.
Fraser's original Mummies.
Who?
Brendan Fraser,
Okay, yeah, those.
and he's coming out with the fourth movie.
Yeah, yep. He's training right now. Get back in shape. Get ready to film the new one.
Have you seen him since he's been training?
Yep.
About a month into it.
Mhm.
He has lost some weight and put on some muscle. If he was just like that, I'd be fine with it because you can't stay ripped like you was in your 20s when you're in your 50s.
Well,
that's some.
he had a lot.
hardcore work.
He had a lot of stuff going on too, and he's from what we can see, he's worked through a lot of stuff and coming back, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it.
Which I mean, I always liked him in the Mummy movies. I loved him in the first George of the Jungle.
I meant
Oh,
That was a good
God.
movie. That was a funny movie, man.
the first movie I remember him in was Encino Man,
Oh, yep, there you go.
and he didn't really talk that much in that one.
No,
but he made-
super young in that one.
Yeah, he made appearances in other Pauly Shore movies after that
Mm-hmm.
because his name was Link in the Encino Man. And then when in the Army Now, you see Brandon Fraser walk by, takes somebody's chicken leg off, starts eating it, and enjoy. And on his thing, it said Link on it. And Pauly Shore was like, I think I know him.
But yeah, man, if you're gonna throw out the original Mummy movies, that's where I go back to. So, but I really like the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies. I'm looking forward to the new one.
I am too.
See how it does.
I don't know what they're going to do with the story, but I haven't heard nothing about the story on it yet.
Not a clue. But jumping back to the Tom Cruise Mummy, I did not hate that movie.
Oh, I didn't either. I thought
It was
all
an
right.
interesting take on it.
And
They had a big thing planned, but that one didn't do as well as they wanted it to, and they scrapped all of it. I think
Yeah.
there must have been more to it than that.
I think there was.
Had to be more to behind the scenes, something going on. But I really wish they'd have, because it was supposed to be like the Universal monsters, the Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula. Was Dracula Untold supposed to be part of that?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, those two were supposed to be in the same universe, and they were going to connect them all.
I thought so too. See, that's a shame they never went forward with that one because Dracula Untold was a very good movie.
Oh, it was
mean,
great.
I could probably circle back to it now.
God, it's been a bunch of years, man. I don't know if you can or not.
I mean, look how long it's been since the other Mummy movies is coming out and they're bringing out another one.
What was his name? Charles Dance?
Mm-hmm.
He's passed away, so that kind of takes away from Dracula Untold. I'm sure.
Well, you say that. You've always got the other one that looks just like Charles Dance that I always confuse him for. They could just take his role. Which one was in Game of Thrones?
Charles Dance.
Okay, which one was in Underworld?
I don't know.
The-
Talking about Bill Nye?
No, like from maybe I'm thinking. I don't. Maybe I'm thinking.
I mean,
Bill
they
Nye.
look similar, but
Oh yeah, Bill Nye could definitely do it, but I don't think it's who I was thinking of. I might have to look it up because it was somebody I always confused Charles Dance for, like all the time.
I forgot something.
Uh-oh, you in trouble.
Oops.
All right, we got too much quiet time over here.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Maybe it was Bill Nye. So yeah, Bill Nye could take his place.
He could, but like I said, man, I think maybe that ship has sailed.
Oh, it definitely
Unfortunately, because they could have really followed up with something good there. But
Yep.
Yeah, they've got a bad habit right now of just remaking everything from the past. And I just wish they'd quit.
well, see,
If
that's
you wanna-
kind of what would be happening if they tried to go forward with Dracula Untold. It's been too long to have a direct sequel now.
Yeah, because that movie came out in what 2012, 13.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, they're talking about coming out with another Underworld.
I mean, the last Underworld
think-
movie was like 2018. So
I think those times kind of passed too. I mean, they had a good story, sure.
Yeah, well, the last two I don't think was really.
I was gonna say
Yeah, they were pretty weak. The last
The-
two were pretty weak.
I haven't watched the very last one. The one before that, it was not that good.
they haven't had a good story in 2 or 3 Underworlds. So if they did come out with a new one that had a good story, it'd be the first good story since the 3rd Underworld.
Third
So
one.
again, man,
And I think-
maybe that ship has sailed too.
That one may have been a prequel.
The third one I think was a prequel.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if the second one was a prequel and the third one was
No,
a
the-
sequel or
The second one was a sequel because it was part 2 of the
Yeah,
first
and then
one.
Rise
Yeah.
of the Lycans was a prequel.
okay, yeah.
Then you had the prequel of it. Then I think Celine come back and her daughter was kidnapped.
Blood
That's where they
Wars.
started
Going
going
downhill.
downhill
Oh
right there.
Yeah,
They fell way off on that one.
and then that one ended, and they come out with the last one, and I haven't seen it yet. But I will watch it though.
So again, man, I think maybe that one is past its usability.
I don't know. They come out with a new Running Man, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, but that
But
was
they
a whole
didn't-
different take on it.
Yeah,
and-
they didn't try to remake it from the original.
No.
But in general, remakes don't really work.
No, that's why I'm complaining. They're always trying to remake
Mhm.
something instead of come up. If you don't want to directly remake something, have it tie into what you're wanting to remake. Like a little either before it or something that went on after it. Don't try to completely remake something that was a hit and think, well, we can put our spin on it and it's going to be amazing. And you trash it up just like Total Recall.
Or you could do that, but just don't name it the original movie.
Exactly.
Change the characters' names
Change the character name and
movie
name
name.
of the movie.
Yeah, if they'd have done that, which I still like this movie, but if they'd have done that with Amazon, with
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. If they
Oh,
would,
it would have been a fine movie, standalone movie on its own. It didn't have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be connected to Roadhouse.
that's a good movie. It's just because it has the name Roadhouse, it's not as good as the original, so it gets a bad rap.
Oh,
When it's
Lord,
actually
no.
a good movie.
Yeah, it's definitely a good movie.
So yeah, if it just wasn't called Roadhouse and they
Change-
changed some of the characters' names,
One.
it's a great
Change
movie.
one character's name.
Dalton.
Well, yeah,
Change one character's name and change the title, and it would have been a fine standalone. It would have done as well as it did being connected to Roadhouse because it really
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
connected to
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
No.
and then you could leave it up to people on whether or not they go, I wonder if that's in the same universe as the original Roadhouse or what.
See, I would have never thought it if the name wouldn't been on there.
Well, you say that, and if you'd have watched, they change the name and change, the main character's name, and then watch that movie, at some point you'd have been like, this feels very Roadhouse-esque.
Only
I
in
don't
the
know.
fact that it was about a bouncer in a bar.
Yeah.
It was about the only connection, really.
Yeah, but I mean, if you watch a movie about a bouncer in a bar,
Yeah, then you think of the other one.
you think
Sure,
of Roadhouse.
sure.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, Roadhouse was just a superior movie.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh, by
cannot
far.
remake that movie.
And trying to just use the name, for whatever reason.
Surprised they didn't try to come out with another Next to Kin.
Well, that one didn't do like Roadhouse did.
Oh, no. No, it was still a good
In
movie.
fact, a lot of people probably haven't seen Next of Kin.
I've only seen clips and I didn't care for it.
Oh, dude, I've seen it like 5 times. I really like that movie,
Yep.
but I understand it's not one that most people are going to like.
Then that's the one you want to try to remake and put a little bit of spin on. That way you're not ruining something that was amazing. And then
Or just make something new.
literally just,
Well, I
okay,
mean,
you
that's
got
the
Next to Kin
Solution to everything.
and there's
See, man,
a spin off to it.
I tell you how much I like Next of Kin. I always thought they could have done a sequel a few years in the future and bring those two families together again.
Yeah.
Something go down with the
Kids.
mobster family,
Yeah.
and there's different ways to work that story, man.
Get married into each other. Or the two
maybe
kids fall in love with each other. and-
maybe at the end of that battle, there was a couple words passed between the leaders of the two families. If there's a problem, you let us know. And you could have made something good there for people who like the original.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's not a movie everybody's going to love. Like I said, I've watched it like 5 times. But and maybe more. At least I've seen it at least front to back 5 times since it's been made.
Yeah. Didn't they try to remake Dirty Dancing?
Havana Nights. Not remake it, but there's a sequel to it. I've never watched it.
I haven't either. I do remember when Dirty Dancing come out though, because that's all any woman ever talked about was Dirty Dancing. It was a good show, but when you grow up with having a mom and a sister raise you, and that's all they friggin' want to watch, it gets old quick.
You know how many times I've seen Dirty Dancing?
How many times?
I can't count.
Oh,
You know why? Jennifer Grey's a beautiful woman.
oh yes.
Right until she chopped her nose off. And she's still not ugly, but she should have never messed with her face.
I liked it, but I got burnt out on it.
And it's and again, it's just a really good movie. It's
Yeah.
a good story.
It's like Titanic. It was a good show.
A movie.
Not when
great,
you-
great movie.
Not when you got to watch it over and over and over and over again.
I haven't had to watch it over and over, so I guess that's why I still really like it.
Which one?
Titanic.
I've seen it. With teenage girls at the time, I've seen Titanic a lot.
Yeah.
But I like the movie. So I've got no problem with watching. I can sit down and watch. It's one of those, if it's on, I can sit down and watch it from whatever point it's on. It's just a really good made
I
movie.
can't do it.
It's a well done movie. And, Kate Winslet makes it that much easier to watch.
Well, yeah.
That's for sure.
It's got a cool villain with was it?
Oh, what is it? He always plays the villain.
Help me out. What's his name? I can't think of it right off the bat. But anyway, he does a great villain.
Yeah, didn't he play on Spirit?
He's done a lot of stuff. He's a pretty popular actor.
Yeah, Spirit was another one of them that was comic book esque, something like Sin City. I don't know if you
I know the
remember it
movie
or
you're
not.
talking about, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Surprised.
Yeah, that's just what I'm just
It's got
Timing
Samuel L.
and
Jackson in it.
timing and things. I just never watched it.
Yeah, and it's It is, like I said, from a comic, and you got to look at it that way, like it's a comic, because it is way the hell out there.
What movie you guys talking about?
Spirit,
Spirit.
The Spirit.
the Spirit, yeah. I don't know if you've.
He was like a 30s radio show, maybe or
No, he
maybe
was a cop.
Yeah, but I mean, it started out on like radio.
Oh, it might have. I don't know where.
Like the serialized radio shows that used to play, and then later they become like movie shorts,
Yeah,
like matinee shorts in the old theater days.
yeah, but it had.
And then they made one here. What man? Early 90s.
Might be the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I've just never watched it.
Because it's mainly in black and white, but then it has certain things to be like a red tide be red, or this would be a different color or something. It's, like I said, it's got Samuel L. Jackson in it. He's the bad guy,
2008.
and you can't kill him. He's like the spirit.
Yeah. See, to give you an idea, Corey, that's what the.
Okay, I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen that trailer picture or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I had to look is because I literally just this morning downloaded a movie on Netflix with Samuel L. Jackson that I had never seen before, and I thought that might be it, but it was something different.
I'll tell you what the description is in the first line to give you an idea. It is a neo-noir superhero film. So
sounds like Spider-Noir.
exactly, it's set in that same kind of.
Yep, and it's probably shot the same way too.
Well, I'll tell you something else, Jack A. It is made by Frank Miller, directed by Frank Miller, who directed Sin City.
And that was good. I never watched Sin City 2.
It's not as good.
Oh, that's my ankle.
It's not as good, but it's still not bad. But that first one was just, it was really good.
Oh yes, they knocked that one out of the park. I really enjoyed that one. It's a little dark and morbid, but it's just good. What else we got to talk about?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm about 3-4 hours into 007 First Light.
Yeah.
Great game so far. Great game. It is very, very Uncharted-esque in the gameplay style, but really good story so far. I've just got to the point where I just finished a mission that I think finishes kind of like what you would consider the opening part of the game, because I haven't even got to the part where I can use my pre-order bonuses yet.
Dang.
So, but I think I'm fine to that part. I hope I am, and I hope the game opens up a little bit, because right now it's strictly just you go, you play the mission, then you play the next mission. There's no open worldness about it, and it's not going to be a big open world game. Again, it's Uncharted style, so it's not really open world, but I want it to be a little more open world, and I also want to start, putting on my different suits and stuff. I'm James Bond. Right now, I've been running around in a leather jacket, just 'cause that's the standard what you're running around in the beginning of the game. Because you're
James Bond, why is he not in a suit?
You're playing as early, like the beginning of James Bond. Like the game starts with you're not 00. You're just a air crewman. And you have to basically a mission goes wrong, and next thing you know, you're helping out MI6, and then they're recruiting you, and then you're going through recruitment. So it's the super, super early days of James Bond.
It's his
origin story, I guess you could
Yeah.
say. It's really good.
That wouldn't be bad.
Really good storytelling.
That is way too much to invest in a game, man.
Like I said, I'm only 4 hours in.
I got this cool one where you mix colored stuff in bottles.
Yeah, you have been playing a lot of that.
Okay.
That's brain teaser.
Well, yeah, what you're talking about there is like a lot to invest in a game, man.
It's good though.
That sounds like it.
The combat's good. Sneaking around, what little bit of the gadgets I've got to use so far. I've got a watch that does a bunch of stuff. Apparently they couldn't get the sponsorship from any of the major watch brands. Well, I say major. So the watches,
Omega.
That's the brand they got is Omega.
Yep.
I was hoping for a Rolex or something, but nope, it's Omega.
James Bond normally wore an Omega.
Oh man, see, I was wanting a Rolex.
And Omega's a good watch brand.
Yeah, it's not Rolex.
Omega.
Supreme.
Seamaster is a real nice brand. The style of watch. I only know all this stuff because I watch people who repairs watches and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Why, I have no clue, but it is very entertaining to watch how much detail goes into one of them high-end watches, the screw sizes. I mean, it's just that watches back in the 30s and stuff could be manufactured to the quality it was is amazing.
Oh yeah, man, it was like art.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just it's just something relaxing. It's not mind numbing. You can sit there, you don't have to worry about nothing. You just enjoy what you're watching. But it's real good. I don't really have anything new on Harry Potter except they come out with their new designs for the Quidditch uniforms and the school robes and stuff like that. Not bad. Again, muted colors, fall colors, earth tones, nothing bright, exciting, like always. But they could change them because, I mean, they changed the Harry Potter Quidditch uniforms throughout the film. It was if I'm not mistaken, the third film is when it actually showed his name on his uniform. Before it didn't have it on there, and that year 3 is when it was actually put on his Quidditch uniform. But besides that, that's about all I got on the Harry Potter front.
I should have brought my sissy got me a little Hagrid keychain today. And I felt like I was going to bring it and show you guys, and I forgot to. I'll bring it next time.
Yeah, I'm going to let her put my night bus together for me.
Hey, man, how far did you get on your diamond art?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
The
I'm
Hogwarts Castle.
I'm not even halfway through with
You
it.
still working on it?
Barely.
I about to
My
say no.
eyes will not let me focus.
I was just
on
wondering.
it.
I haven't heard you mention it for a long time.
Yeah, I got a little ambitious on that one. I was like, oh, diamond art, it ain't gonna be nothing. Boy, was I freaking wrong. It is literally this wide, and it's this tall, and it's all diamond art, and the beads ain't but about that big.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, what are you having her put together for you?
My night bus.
Lego.
Yep.
Cool.
She put together a Lego sorting hat that actually talks.
Yeah, I know. It keeps telling me I'm Slytherin.
Hey, it's a good hat.
Seems to be
It's corrupt.
It seems to be stuck on Slytherin.
It's corrupt. Just like Slytherin.
Of course, I took a thing the other day and it told me I'm Gryffindor. It wasn't.
Oh, was it official one?
No, it wasn't the official one.
No.
I say, welcome to the club over here.
But I took other ones and it told me I was something else. I don't know. I'm a Hufflepuff, man. Just makes sense. It's near the kitchen. I'm all down for that.
Well, being a Gryffindor, I'd be all down for being right there by the kitchen too.
Well, even Jamie can't make his mind up. So how's the sorting hat supposed to?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you Ravenclaw or are you Hufflepuff?
All the tests keep telling me I'm Ravenclaw. But come on, man. Do I seem like a Ravenclaw to you?
But his body tells him he's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Hufflepuff being next to the kitchen.
No.
It's a good place to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with any of the houses. They just make it sound bad
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
when
come
they
on.
describe
What
them.
are the chances I could ever get into my own common room? Never.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
For Ravenclaw, no, you're not
I'm
getting
asleep in the hallway every night.
Yeah, because you're going to have to go in behind somebody else. That
Oh
goes
yeah,
in.
yeah. And that's not very Ravenclawish. It's more Slytherin.
No, that's very Ravenclaw because you're using your mind.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
You thought ahead. You planned this out.
Mm.
I'm just going to tag along with this person. I'm going to make friends with one smart person in this room, and we're going to go everywhere.
in. Yeah. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
That is a good
What a
question.
question.
Well, that's the question they asked to get into the. One of the questions that's asked to get into the.
Does it ever give the answer?
Well, what Luna says, it accepts, which is probably what I would have said. A circle has no beginning.
Oh,
Well reasoned. And then it opens up.
she's a stoner.
I mean, that's just
Maybe that's what you got to be to get in there. Be
Yeah.
able to get the door open.
any type of question like that about what come first and it's a cycle.
Yeah, this circle.
A circle has no beginning. That's all.
Anyway.
That's all I got for today.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yep.
Short but sweet one.
We say short, we're over an hour.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Just haven't been much going on.
We'll definitely pick back up come June 21st.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we'll be back on Noir next week.
Yeah,
Finish up some of that.
I will have watched it by then.
I'll have it finished by then. I'll have it finished by tomorrow. I could have finished it today. I literally stopped myself on episode 4. After episode 4, I'm like, I gotta stop.
Well, honestly,
gonna
man,
get
I
too far ahead
started
of
to go
Jamie.
into 3 and just 2 was good. I'll stop there for today because I literally watched that just a little while before we got started here.
Yeah.
So House of the Dragon 21st.
Yep. Be good.
I don't know anything else right now. What movies are out right now? Oh, Grogu and Mandalorian. Oh, dude, that reminds me. On Rotten Tomatoes for Spider-Noir, 93%.
Is that the fan side or rotten side?
Take your pick.
Oh,
One varies by 1 point. I think
Oh,
the critics are
dang.
92, audience is 93.
that is not very common at all.
No.
Normally, when a film does that good, the audience don't like it.
So
To
yeah,
have
90
the audience and the
and the critics.
critics like it, that's got to be a pretty
92 and
damn good show.
93 as of about 2 hours ago, which is when I checked it out. Oh, but the only thing hitting the film theaters right now, there's a couple names. I don't know them. I haven't watched these movies. Mandalorian and Grogu are kind of like suffering through as
Yeah.
far as ratings go. What I've seen for what it is doesn't look that bad.
Audience score's pretty good on it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, from what
And it's
I've
making
watched
good
in the
money,
previews,
which
it
you always
looks
know
pretty
it would.
good.
It's a kids movie, so it's going to make
Looks
good
all right.
money.
Don't seem to be over the top with anything more than a buddy cop story, basically.
Yeah. Well, you say it's making good money. The money they put out there that it's making
Yeah, see,
is
that's the thing, man.
before they share their take with the theaters.
That's another thing. They put so much into these movies. It takes so much to turn a profit.
Yeah. And I remember back in the day, if you spent $5-6 million on the film, that was a big budget.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got these actors that won't touch nothing for under $10 million, and
Yeah, the whole business is so inflated now, man. It's going to crash eventually.
that's why they need to start going out and getting new talent, bringing them in. That way you don't have to pay this big, huge budget, and plus you're bringing in new people that people will end up liking and can keep making these films. Because if you keep pushing the same people that everybody likes, they age out of the films. They can't do half the stuff they want to do.
I don't think it's the actor salary that does it. You look at like Marvel movies. They spend $250 million on marketing.
Oh, yeah.
You're Marvel. You don't have to market your stuff that hard.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Well, they do it because they know it hasn't been doing good. So they
Yeah, but
figure
that
they throw more marketing to it.
$250 million. That's the reason a movie like Fantastic Four can do amazing and still not make its budget back.
Did you check out the review or the Rotten Tomato ratings on Mandalorian and Grogu?
Oh, no, I was looking at something else. I was looking at the upcoming movies.
I thought that's what you was looking up.
I'll check it real quick.
Yeah, I'm curious to see just what the numbers are.
Yeah. Now, from what I've heard of it, the beginning of it is real good. It's got a lot of action in it. And it kind of drops off in the middle. Then it picks back up. Then it kind of drops off and just is mid towards the end of it.
It's got a 7 out of 10 on IMDb, which is good.
Yeah. Figure Rotten Tomatoes got it kicked up there a little higher than the audience do, which, the audience might
I
have
don't
it up
know,
there
man.
pretty
No,
high.
no.
I'd
Well,
say
I'm
the
not
audience
gonna
score is probably the highest.
88% audience, 62% critics.
Yep.
Yeah, it was not a super well-reviewed movie by the critics, but
No.
the audience is liking it so far.
Well, it's mainly the little small creatures in there that they can buy the little figures of that does so good for them.
Yeah, that's what's selling right now. They're aiming this toward the kids and
Yeah, I was about to say this was always meant to be
and
a
the
kids
women
movie.
who love Baby Grogu.
Yeah.
And
If y'all didn't tell me Pasquale was in it, I wouldn't know he's in it.
Well, it's
And you
'cause
can't tell it in his voice. Well, he's not actually in the armor, but I can't tell it in his voice either.
yeah, I'm gonna say he's probably only in a few scenes actually, and that's only when he takes the helmet off.
Yeah, because the
It could
stunt
be
double does
anybody.
everything else. It is it's not
I was
him.
gonna say it could be anybody in there.
Yeah, he was literally only in the outfit when they needed to show his face and stuff. That was it. They had a double in there for the rest of it.
Not surprised. I guess we've actually just now hit on every possible thing.
Yep.
Till next time, guys.
Yep.
Don't forget, like, subscribe,
Do the thing,
share it.
man.
That's right.
Just do
Leave
it.
comments. You leave a comment, we'll read it and we'll
Does
address
anyone
it.
ever comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
get
got a few comments.
Are
Yeah.
they good or bad?
Uh,
I never look. I don't know.
all the ones I seen was good. There was one person, kind of jealous that, we as old as we are and can still geek out on the stuff that we're on.
Hey, man, you can only be young once.
Exactly.
Be immature forever.
Exactly.
I'd say just be young forever. That's what I'm attempting to do.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it don't work.
Good luck with that, young Padawan. Good luck with that.
Yeah, in my mind, I still think I can do a lot of things that I can't because I try to go out there and do them. My body tells me, no, fat boy, you ain't doing this. But y'all take it easy.
Later.
Later.